Whoa, what's good? My name is FlemLo Raps. I want to welcome y'all to another episode of Let Me Talk My Shit, the weekly series on this channel where I do just that, talk my shit. This is episode 5. If you missed the first 4 episodes, links are in the description. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about how gaming can actually help cure depression. Real talk. The gameplay for the day is Black Ops 3. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe then, son. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. Question: what's the opposite of play? When first posed this question, my answer was work. The opposite of play is work, but psychologist Brian Sutton Smith would argue that the opposite of play is depression. Now, while that seems kind of crazy at the surface level, on a neurological level, it makes perfect sense. Psychologist Brian Sutton Smith specialized in the study of people at play. He observed that while people were playing, they exuded raises in confidence, energy, positivity, curiosity, straight up excitement, son. Clinically depressed people have low confidence, low energy, they're very pessimistic, they show an overall absence of positive emotions. See what he's saying? On a neurological level, play and depression are perfect contrast to each other. Now, when we play video games, 2 regions of the brain are continually hyperstimulated. The region that deals with goal orientation and motivation, and the region that deals with learning and memory. Now, that's because when you game, you're instantly and continuously focused on a goal, whatever that may be, depending on the type of game that you're playing. Now, this goal motivation what gives you a sense of anticipation. As you get closer to your goal, the reward pathways in your brain light up. Games require you to learn and develop strategies constantly. That's why the real beast of every game is the guy that uses the word meta in his everyday vocabulary. Son, I remember one summer, me and my partner DJ played, it was an indie game called The Impossible Game. If y'all ever played it, man. We played that shit for hours at a time. We kept dying over and over and over, but each day we got a little bit further. Next day get a little bit further, and the day that we beat that shit for the first time, man, it felt like I hit the lottery, dude. Like I felt like I had really accomplished something by making a fucking square jump over some triangles, you know what I'm saying? But our brains are wired to be hyperstimulated and to motivate us and keep us moving towards exciting goals, thus stimulating the hell out of those 2 regions of the brain that I mentioned earlier. The reward pathways in the hippocampus is what they're called. Now, these are the exact same regions that become chronically understimulated during depression, and they actually shrink over time when you're clinically depressed. So, play is the opposite of depression and vice versa. Now, studies show that there is absolutely a correlation between playing video games 30 plus hours a week and clinical depression. Some people were like, yeah, see son, told you. Video games cause depression. Open and shut case, done son. Nah dude, look deeper. If you really look at it, it would suggest that many depressed people are simply attempting to self-medicate by playing video games. But that don't make sense, Flem. Hear me out. As we have discussed, when you game or when depressed people game, they experience great relief from their symptoms. Their motivation, their energy, their overall ability to anticipate a desired goal see dramatic growth while they're gaming. It makes perfect sense. It stimulates the part of the brain that are naturally understimulated during depression. Now, the truth is self-medicating on anything can be dangerous, but having this conversation can hopefully lead to a better understanding of the situation in the future. Obviously, not all of us are depressed, but if you know someone who suffers from this condition, maybe gaming with them can help. Just food for thought. If you rocks with the video, click the thumbs up button. If you rocks with me, FlemLo Raps, go ahead and subscribe then, son. Again, my name is FlemLo Raps. 1.